Hi everyone, I'm Natasha. This is Nick and Nat's Nature Chat. We just got back from the St. Louis NARBC where we brought back a few new friends for our family. And today we're going to be building out an enclosure for our new mourning gecko. Okay, so to build out this enclosure, we're going to be using this reptile crib from Tarantula Cribs. They're not a sponsor of this video. We just really love their products. We own way too many tarantula cribs. Actually, that's impossible. You can never own way too many tarantula cribs. But we're going to be using this one because my baby crested gecko outgrew it. And let's be real, I can't just keep outgrowing crested geckos. Or can I? So to start the build off, I'm going to make a mini rainforest environment, as mourning geckos like it to be very humid, pretty much like a rainforest. So to start, I'm going to add substrate to this enclosure. I've already mixed a topsoil, eco earth, and sphagnum moss substrate that we're going to add to give a lot of humidity retention, but also can be bioactive. Next, I'm going to be adding some corkwork and wanting to stand it up to give some vertical space for them to climb. They like to think that gravity is not real and climb all kinds of surfaces. Now I'm going to be adding some plants to make it more humid and more of a naturalistic environment for them that is going to eventually grow over time, but allow for more hiding spots. I'm going to add some leaf litter just to make it look a little more naturalistic and grab a little more ground cover, especially when we put some isopods and springtails in here. This is my emerald tree boa naga. Her enclosure is completely bioactive, and so I'm going to pull some isopods out of here as the colony has gotten a little out of control. Next, I'm going to add some springtails and some isopods. That way it can help clean up the enclosure. Binks, my rabbit, is going to help me add some isopods that we took from Naga's enclosure, put them in the cage so that way we can have a cleanup crew. Lastly, we're going to add a food dish for these guys. I like to have 2 dishes for all of my geckos, so that way one of them can have water. That way if something happens and I'm not home for a day and none of my family can come take care of them, they at least can go to a water dish if they can't get to a misting area. We get to put the gecko in its enclosure. I'm going to put some food in their food dish. So I feed Pangea fig just because my crested gecko will only eat the fig. My other geckos will eat just about anything else that's Pangea. I just get the fig since he will only eat the fig. And then we'll use our very handy scientific wash bottle that has never been used in science, just in watering of reptiles, and fill their water dish. And lastly, I'm going to give them a spray down with dechlorinated water so that way we can increase the humidity, and if they want to drink off the wall, they can. I'm really excited with how this turned out. I can't wait for the plants to grow a little bit more and kind of give some more coverage for these geckos. But there are 3 little geckos in here right now, and as they get a little bit bigger, we'll move them into a bigger enclosure. If they have babies, we'll have babies in the smaller enclosure as that time comes. But for now, we've named all 3 of them, since they're all girls, after the Mean Girls characters. So we have Regina George, Gretchen Wieners, and Karen Smith. Thank you all so much for watching today. I hope you enjoyed this video. I know this one wasn't super scientific yet, but we are working on getting a very good scientific video out where we talk about how a scorpion could possibly save your life if you have brain cancer.